When you think of modern country music titans, two names that instantly come to mind are Vince Gill and Chris Stapleton. Both are masters of their craft, known for their soulful voices, incredible guitar skills, and songwriting that cuts straight to the heart. So when one legend decides to honor another, you know you're in for something truly special. And that is exactly what happened when Chris Stapleton took the stage to pay tribute to the one. And only Vince Gill, with a breathtaking performance of the classic hit, Whenever You Come Around, let's set the scene. This wasn't just any performance. It was for CMT's Giants Vince Gill, an evening dedicated to celebrating the immense legacy of a man who has shaped country music for decades. The audience was filled with fellow artists, industry insiders, and fans, all there to show their love and respect for Vince. The anticipation was palpable. Who could possibly do justice to a Vince Gill song in front of Vince Gill himself? The answer, as it turned out, was Chris Stapleton. As Stapleton, clad in his signature cowboy hat, stepped into the spotlight, a respectful hush fell over the crowd. He wasn't there with his usual thunderous band or a high-energy stage setup. It was just Chris, his guitar, and that voice that carries the weight of blues, the soul of gospel, and the heart of country. He began to strum the opening chords of Whenever You Come Around, and from the very first note, it was clear this was going to be a moment to remember. Now, let's talk about the song itself. Released in 1994, Whenever You Come Around is pure Vince Gill. It's a song of quiet longing and unrequited love, wrapped in a beautiful, gentle melody. Gill's original version is a masterclass in subtlety and emotional delivery. His smooth, tenor voice glides over the lyrics, painting a vivid picture of someone hopelessly captivated by another's presence. It's a song that doesn't shout its feelings. It whispers them, which somehow makes them even more powerful. It became one of Gill's most iconic hits, and for good reason. It's a perfect country song. So how do you cover a perfect song? You don't try to imitate it. You inhabit it. And that's exactly what Chris Stapleton did. He didn't just sing the words, he felt them. His voice, with its raw, gritty texture, brought a different kind of vulnerability to the song. Where Vince's version is smooth and polished, Stapleton's was rugged and full of gravelly soul. It was like hearing the other side of the same coin. If Vince's version is the heartache you feel in a quiet room, Chris' version is the heartache you feel while sitting alone on a porch as the sun goes down. As he sang the lyrics, I go to pieces when you're near, and I try to hide my fears. The camera cut to Vince Gill in the audience. The look on his face was a mixture of pride, admiration, and pure joy. He was visibly moved, watching one of the greatest talents of this generation pour his heart and soul into a song that he had written and cherished for so long. It was a beautiful full-circle moment. You could see the mutual respect between these two artists. Gill was watching his legacy being honored, and Stapleton was honoring the path that Gill had paved for artists like him. And the guitar playing. We have to talk about the guitar. Both Vince Gill and Chris Stapleton are renowned guitarists, veritable virtuosos. Stapleton's guitar work during the performance was simply sublime. He played with a delicate touch, letting each note ring out and breathe, perfectly complementing the song's melancholic mood. The solo was a thing of beauty, not flashy or over the top, but filled with emotion and taste. It was a guitarist's tribute to another guitarist, speaking a language that goes beyond words. It was a conversation between two masters, held through 6 strings. One of the most powerful things about this performance was its simplicity. In an age of elaborate stage productions and complex arrangements, Stapleton reminded everyone of the raw power of a great song, a great voice, and a great guitar. There were no distractions. It was all about the music, the emotion, and the story. It forced you to listen, to hang on every word, to feel every note. The performance felt incredibly intimate, as if we were all just sitting in a room with Chris as he sang just for us. The reaction from the audience, both in the venue and online, was overwhelming. People were blown away. Comments flooded social media, with fans calling it one of the best tribute performances they had ever seen. Many pointed out that only an artist of Stapleton's caliber could take a Vince Gill classic and make it his own while still honoring the original. It wasn't a competition, it was a celebration. It highlighted the timelessness of Vince Gill's songwriting. A great song transcends generations, and Stapleton proved that Whenever You Come Around is, without a doubt, a great song. Seeing Vince Gill's wife, the equally talented Amy Grant, sitting beside him, beaming with pride and wiping a tear, just added to the emotional weight of the moment. It was a testament to the power of music to connect people, to evoke memories, and to celebrate a life's work. It was more than just a TV special. It was a gathering of a musical family. This performance also serves as a beautiful reminder of the brotherhood and sisterhood within the country music community. Artists often talk about standing on the shoulders of giants, and here was a living, breathing example of it. Stapleton, a giant in his own right, was humbly paying his respects to one of the artists who inspired him and so many others. It shows a deep appreciation for the history and tradition of the genre. For those who might be younger or newer to country music, this performance was the perfect bridge. It introduced a new generation of fans to the genius of Vince Gill through the voice of a modern-day hero, Chris Stapleton. It might have sent thousands of people digging into Vince Gill's back catalog, discovering the incredible depth and breadth of his work, from his heartbreaking ballads to his upbeat, Western swing-inspired tunes. In the end, Chris Stapleton's tribute was more than just a cover. It was a conversation, a thank you, and a masterpiece of interpretation. He took a song known for its gentle touch and gave it a raw, soulful edge, creating a version that stands proudly alongside the original. It was a moment where the past and present of country music converged in a display of mutual respect and breathtaking talent. It was a performance that reminds us why we love music in the first place. It's about feeling something, connecting with a story, and being moved by a voice. Stapleton's performance did all of that and more. He didn't just sing a song. He gave a gift to Vince Gill, and in doing so, he gave a gift to all of us. It was a stunning, unforgettable moment that will be talked about for years to come. A true highlight in the careers of both of these incredible artists. If you haven't seen it, you absolutely have to go and watch it. Find the clip online, turn up the volume, close your eyes, and just listen. It's a powerful reminder that when true artistry is on display, it's pure magic. Thanks for watching, and if you love stories about legendary music moments like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. We'll see you in the next one.